ITR2 is to be used by an individual or a Hindu undivided family, HF, who is not eligible to file Form ITR1, Sahaj, and who is not having any income under the head profits or gains of business or profession. Who is not eligible to file ITR1? ITR1 cannot be used by an individual who is a resident not ordinarily resident, RNOR, and non-resident Indian, NRI, has total income exceeding Rs 50 lakh, has agricultural income exceeding Rs 5,000 tons, has income from lottery, racehorses, legal gambling, etc., has taxable capital gains, short-term and long-term, has invested in unlisted equity shares, has income from business or profession, is a director in a company, has tax deduction under Section 194N of Income Tax Act, has deferred income tax on ESOP received from employer being an eligible startup, owns and has income from more than one house, property, is not covered under the eligibility conditions for ITR 1.3. What are the types of income that shall not form part of ITR 1 form? Following are the types of income that shall not form part of ITR 1 form: A. Profits and gains from business and professions. B. Capital gains. C. Income from more than one house property. D. Income under the head other sources which is of following nature: winnings from lottery, activity of owning and maintaining racehorses, income taxable at special rates under Section 115 BDA or Section 115 BBE. E. Income to be apportioned in accordance with provisions of Section 5A. ITR2 should not be used by an individual whose total income for the assessment year 2022-23 includes income under the head profits or gains of business or profession. How to file online in the new income tax e-filing website. The general procedure for submitting online in the new website is explained below. How to file online on income tax e-filing website. 1. Go to new income tax e-filing website. 2. If registered already, log in using your PAN number and password. Old password used in the earlier site is valid here also. Otherwise, register with your PAN number 3, link PAN and Aadhaar if not already linked FATN for 4. Pre-validate at least one bank account and nominate it for refund, recommended. 5. Link your mobile number with Aadhaar, e-filing portal, your bank, NSDL, CDSL for e-verification. 6. Income tax forms would be pre-filled by the Income Tax Department from the FY 2020-21 onwards. All you have to do is to verify the correctness of data before submitting. The form has 25 sections and you have to verify the data in each sections. 7. You can file and submit your ITR through the following methods: online mode, through e-filing portal, offline mode, through offline utility. How to submit the IT returns on the e-filing website. Let's log in to the e-filing portal using your user ID, PAN number and password. B. On your dashboard, click e-file income tax returns, file income tax return. C. In the next screen, select assessment year as 2024, 25 and mode of filing as online, and click continue. As to file a fresh income tax return, click on Start New Filing E, select the status applicable as individual and continue. F. You may select ITR2 form, if it is appropriate to you. Proceed with ITR2F. Once you have selected the ITR applicable to you, note the list of documents needed and click Let's Get Started. G. In the next screen, select the checkboxes applicable to you and click Continue. H. Review your pre-filled data and edit it if necessary. Enter the remaining additional data if required. Click Confirm at the end of each section. There are 25 sections in the form ITR2 and details you may view in the next section. I. Enter your income and deduction details in the different section. After completing and confirming all the sections of the form, click Proceed. J. In case there is a tax liability, you will be shown a summary of your tax computation based on the details provided by you. If there is tax liability payable based on the computation, you get the Pay Now and pay later options at the bottom of the page. K. It is recommended to use the Pay Now option. Carefully note the BSR code and Challan serial number and enter them in the details of payment. If you opt to pay later, you can make the payment after filing your income tax return, but there is a risk of being considered as an assessee in default, and liability to pay interest on tax payable may arise. L. Go and pay tax. M. After paying tax, click Preview Return. If there is no tax liability payable, or if there is a refund based on tax computation, you will be taken to the Preview and Submit Your Return page. And on the Preview and Submit Your Return page, enter place, select the Declaration checkbox and click Proceed to Validation. O. On the Complete Your Verification page, select your preferred option of verifying immediately or later and click Continue. P. Refer to How to E-Verify User Manual to learn more. If you select Verify via ITR2, you need to send a signed physical copy of your ITR2 to Centralised Processing Centre, Income Tax Department, Bengaluru 560500 by normal or speed post within 120 days. Please make sure you have pre-validated your bank account so that any refunds due may be credited to your bank account. K. Once you e-verify your return, a success message is displayed along with the transaction ID and acknowledgement number. You will also receive a confirmation message on your mobile number and email ID registered on the e-filing portal. The new ITR2 form for FI 2023-24, AA 2024-25 has 25 sections in it. They are 3.1 Part A, General, 3.2 Schedule Salary, 3.3 Schedule House Property, 3.4 Schedule Capital Gains, 3.5 Schedule 112A, and Schedule 115 AD, 1 Anti Proviso, 3.6 Schedule Other Sources, 3.7 Schedule Soiler, 3.8 Schedule BFLA, 3.9 Schedule CFL, 3.10 Schedule VR, 3.11 Schedule ATG and Schedule ATGA, 3.12 Schedule AMT, 3.3 Schedule AMTC, 3.14 Schedule SPI, 3.15 Schedule PSI, 3. Ski, Schedule EI, 3.17 Schedule PTI, 3.18 Schedule FSI, 3.19 Schedule TR, 3.20 Schedule FA, 3.21 Schedule 5A, 3.22 Schedule AL, 3.23 Part B, Total Income, TI, 3.24 Tax Paid, 3.25 Part B, TTI. You may not need to fill all the schedules. Verify the schedules relevant to you. 1. Verify personal information in Part A General. This section will have following subsections. 1. Profile 2 Filing Section 3. Are you opting for new or old regime? Read below section carefully to note the implications of your answer. 4. Additional information 4. Bank details. You need to verify the pre-filled data which is auto-filled from your e-filing profile. You will not be able to edit some of your personal data directly in the form. However, you can make the necessary changes by going to your e-filing profile. You can edit your contact details, filing type details and bank details in the form. 2. Verify your salary details, the details of your income like gross salary, perquisites. Profit in lieu of salary, standard deduction already reported by your employers, would be pre-filled here from Form 26AS. You have to verify the correctness of the data. If there are errors, take up with your employer. 3. Details of house properties. It will have data on rent received, housing tax paid, depreciation, interest payable on housing loan, and it will show net housing income. 4. Verify capital gains. It will have Schedule 112A, in which details of shares purchased and sold, and Schedule 115 AD, 1, the threed, proviso for non-resident Indians. 5. Other income. The schedule will have details of other income like interest received on savings bank account, fixed deposits, income tax refund, income from other sources, income from horse races, etc. 6. Schedule Siler. It will have details of current year losses set off against current year income. For example, salary received set off against loss from house property. 7. Schedule BFL-A. It will have details of earlier year losses set off against current year income. For example, long-term capital gain of the year set off against brought forward LT capital losses. 8. Schedule CFL. It details the current year losses to be carried over to future years. For example, long-term losses incurred in share trading this year. 9. Schedule via Part A. You may add the deductions you are eligible under Section 80, and Part B contains your eligible deductions under Section 80D. Part C contains other eligible deductions, like interest on savings, bank account SEC 80TTA, and interest on bank deposits exempted for senior citizens under SEC 80TTB. Part D contains eligible amount SEC 80G. 10. Other schedules. Other schedules include Schedule AMT, AMTC, SPI, EI, PTI, FSI, TR, TA, AL, and they all relate various details with regard to your various assets. Additional information in special cases, etc. 11. Verify tax computation. Part B, TI. The section will contain your total income tax liability as computed from the information available from earlier section. Verify each item. Check for correctness. If found correct, confirm it. 12. Verify tax paid. Details of tax deducted at source C as reported in Form 26AS will be shown here. Check all the taxes deducted by your employer or bank is properly credited to your account. If not, take up with the concerned. 13. Verify tax payable. In this part B, TT1, details of the net tax payable by you will be shown. After taking into account all deductions you are eligible, once you confirm, you may submit the form by going to Income Tax Returns file, Income Tax Returns. Choose IAS 2022-23 and select filing type as online. Select IT form as ITR2. You will also get option to pay now or later for the net tax payable by you. Then you may preview again before submitting the return. Once you submit, you may verify the return in the next screen